Alright guys, I'm doing another video update. I went over my last video I did and I figured, you know, I barely touched anything in that video. And in this one I'm giving more of like do's and don'ts when it comes to a relationship. I mean, honestly, a lot of people think, oh, just being with somebody means you're in a relationship. But there's so much more to it than that. I mean, for us guys, if you love somebody, you don't sit there and be all flirty with other women and everything else. And if there's a girl you know and you like and you know that they are in a relationship or they're married or they're engaged, it doesn't matter what it is. If you know that they're with somebody, you respect that person and you respect who they are with, and you do not try to mess around with their relationship, because that's bullshit. Because once you start messing around with somebody else, that goes to show you aren't a real man. That shows you are a little boy playing games. In my opinion, that's exactly what it is. And honestly, you got to do everything you can for your own woman. Go find somebody who's single, not somebody who is with somebody. Which equally goes for women. If you're with a man, you tell your man that you love him and everything. And you hang out with guys that do this, that sit there and talk down about the man you're with, or sit there and try to bribe you for things or anything like that, or tell you lies and everything else about the man you're with, and you're going to sit there and keep hanging out and being friends with somebody like that, that says you do not love your man. That says you don't give a shit what people think about your man, and that you don't fully love him like you claim you do. Because honestly, when you sit there and allow other guys to sit there and say, oh, he might be cheating on you with so and so, or sit there and be like, you know, oh, I haven't had sex in a while, let's have sex, I'll give you some money, and you sit there and hang out with people like that, that is like one of the biggest ways you can disrespect your man that you say you love, to hang out with so-called friends that do that. Anybody that is going to disrespect your man should not be your friend. They should not be anywhere in your life, because honestly, they're going to keep doing this shit to cause problems so that you guys end up breaking up, and they're going to get kicks out of it. They're going to have a fun time with that. And they're going to sit there and laugh and be like, look at what I did. That is like so disrespectful, it is not even funny. Another thing, if you really love your man, there shouldn't be, you know, if there's something that your man doesn't like or your woman doesn't like, and they tell you, you should listen to them and respect them enough not to do and go against what they say they don't like. That's just a way of showing that you love them and that you respect them and you understand where they're coming from. Because in a relationship, communication is key, but so is respect, so is, you know, trusting your man when he tells you something, or your woman when she tells you something. Because honestly, we're in a day and age where nobody gives a shit anymore. They can sit there and call you their friend and to your face and everything else, but behind your back, that's when they fucking stab you. And they will not give a shit about sabotaging your love life or anything else. So if you have somebody special that respects you enough to listen to you and to trust you and to do everything that you tell them, girls, if you tell your man that they don't like somebody, that you don't like somebody that he's talking to, and he stops talking to them, you got a real man on your hands. But that doesn't mean just because he did that for you, you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want. Because how is that fair? You know, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with a guy that tries to fuck me and begs me and begs me and begs me and says that they're better than my husband because they got more money and better cars and a better apartment or a house. That's just fucking disrespectful. That's like, you know what? Why the fuck are you in my life if you're just gonna be so negative all the time? That is gonna destroy a relationship worse than anything else. Not what your man or woman will do. It's those fucking people that nag you on. And the reason they do that is just because they see you happy with somebody and they don't got somebody themselves, or they're jealous because they don't got the kind of woman they want or the man they want. They're gonna frickin' try to sabotage your relationship, your marriage in any way they can. And really, they should not be a part of your life if they're gonna sit there and do that. Something to think about for both you guys and women out there. Really think about what your values are when it comes to being in a relationship. Is it about being with those friends that are trying to sabotage your relationship behind your back? Or the women that are going to flirt with you and try to make your wife jealous and make you break up? Are they more important than the person that you're actually with? That is what you got to decide. Because that ain't going to help you in the love life. Trusting the person you're with and listening to their worries and their problems that they have, whether it's with your friends or something they're doing or anything, or what you're doing. You need to listen and really take in consideration, do I want to be with this person, or is having those friends more important? If it's those friends, stop telling your freaking the person you love that you love them and get the fuck out of their life. Because those kind of friends are not going to help you the way a person that loves you will. Think about it. Done.